All right, welcome to another episode.
Well, this is the first episode, technically. We had a lot of technical difficulties.
Yeah, so we're back at it. This is technically episode 3, but we're gonna go with episode 1.
So, my name's Amare.
And my name is Faris, and it's keeping up with the cons.
Yeah, father son podcast. You guys see the vibe.
See the vibe? It's a different
Uh,
type of vibe, right?
yeah, it's really different
I'm
from.
not sure if there's anything like this out there, but so basically, the purpose of the show is to just kind of give you our dynamics, father and son dynamics.
Yeah,
We just talk like this every day,
pretty much,
and
pretty much.
and we're trying to just bring it out.
We're trying to bring positive speeches to the world.
Yeah. So in a world where there's a lot of
Hate, negativity.
negativity, a lot of stuff that's out there that probably goes against the core principles, we're just trying to
Bring some of that back.
bring some of that foundation back, if you want to call it that. I noticed you got the red on today.
Yeah, I noticed you kind of copied me there.
I got the Hawks and the
Yeah,
Raptors.
you see, we went to a Raptors game this weekend, so I felt like rocking it.
Okay, I
I
got the
felt
Hawks.
like, even though they lost,
Reminiscent about my Atlanta trip, sitting.
sitting courtside, but
Yeah.
you were sitting behind the Raptors, so
Yeah,
I think you're really supporting the Raptors
I
on that
was,
one.
I was. Atlanta's a dope city, though.
Yeah,
Shout out to Atlanta, ATL. So how was the game? You like the game?
yeah, I think it went. It was pretty good. They kept on keeping it up. The score kept on changing. It was like competitive, like
Yeah, it was
really.
competitive. It was a good
Like it
game.
was all the games I went to. It's never been that close. If you think about
Uh,
it.
yeah,
Except for the Pacers, except for the Indiana Pacers.
yeah, that was a playoff game, so
Yeah,
that was different.
that
But
was way different.
you're
But
talking about Raptor game in
yeah,
general that we've been to.
it's never been like it's either been a blowout or like they're trailing by 10 or something. It's never been where they catch up and then it like slowly divots, right? But
10 years later.
So how was your week?
I mean, it's pretty good. We've been in the gym every day for the mornings,
Yeah,
and it's been Christmas break, so it's kind of just like a chill weekend vibe. For me at least. For you, it's
yeah, I
different.
gotta work. Gotta
Yeah.
put in those hours.
Yeah, I sleep while you're working pretty much.
That's okay. Gotta enjoy your break.
you know,
Take a little rest.
take a little time off,
Rest is good for the body.
then come out as a night owl.
So now, what do you do in the night?
Work on the car. Maybe make a couple mixes.
Oh, that's all right. That's all right.
Yeah,
Is that your hobby?
of course.
The cars?
The cars, DJing. That's two favorite hobbies.
You have any goals for that?
Goals for that? Finish the car. The goal was to,
For the car?
yeah, like at least get it running one day. Like that's the goal. Because like imagine you spend you're spending like hours working on this car, and one day you just get to turn it over and it finally runs.
So what do you have right now? Tell everybody.
What do I have right now?
What kind of car is it?
I have a Honda Civic 1998 hatchback. We're old school 90s Honda, and it's getting a TSX engine, so a full K swap. And it's taking its sweet time,
So what
restoring it.
in terms of the car though? Like what's on the car right now? You have wheels on it? You have
It's a bare chassis.
But what the hell, boy?
I'm restoring it from the ground up. Basically, no one would go this far into a car, especially like these kind of chassis, because they're not really worth that much. But I've went so far with it because I have to stick this one out. I've sold and bought so many different cars that there's no point of keep switching until I find another one that's good.
Well, yeah, you kind of
Kind of stuck myself in it, and I like it, to be honest, because you're learning new
you
skills
kind
every
of
day.
kept changing your mind on different cars that you had,
Yeah.
which kind of told you kind of just stick to one and see what you can do with it.
Yeah.
But
And now it's
but I
became a
see you
different.
progressing with it, which is good.
Yeah, it became a different level. And I love that you guys support hobbies. Like you guys never said, "Nah, you can't do that. Nah, it's not supposed to be something you're not supposed to do."
No, no, it's good. It's good to to actually get that hands-on experience.
Yeah.
Because once you start building the car from bottom up, you'd start learning all these new things that you probably didn't.
Also, a lot of people I know who built cars from the ground up, they
Yeah.
actually used it as a reference to get a job.
Oh, really?
Like they showed them the before and after,
Yeah.
and they kind of like explained to them what they did. And
Oh,
this is
okay.
how I have experience.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever told you this,
No, you never
but
told
there's
me
a
that.
lot of people who've used their project cars and their social media pages of them building these cars to get an actual job in the real world.
See, the thing is, I have no knowledge about cars, and that's not my interest, right?
Yeah,
But
which makes sense. You know,
until you,
everyone has different hobbies.
yeah, I'm more of a sports guy.
Uh,
Um, but since you kind of opened my eyes to that kind of field, right? Which is a great thing.
yeah,
Took me on different ventures, get car parts,
Facebook Marketplace adventures,
junkyard.
everything.
Yeah, so it's good to see you that you're working on it and you're learning. Now you're learning to weld.
Yeah,
Um,
welding is it's a whole different. I find it's kind of different because you're not learning in the light. You
yeah,
know, you're looking through a mask, and
yeah,
it's what you can see. Like you have to make sure your hands steady, your movements like perfect.
yeah. See,
And I
I
find,
have
yeah,
no
like
clue about that.
I can't do that pretty
Yeah,
much. Like my hands are not that steady, right? So it's like practicing and knowing what's gonna happen, the way the things melt and things like that.
and see, like I can't even
Yeah,
picture myself working on a car, right? You know what I mean? So it's kind of neat
I
to
think
see when you're doing it and see all the progress that you make, and then if you get to the end result, oh, what a thing, right? You know what I
the
mean?
end result will be crazy.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like
That, and I'd be like, I would remember all the different stages that you took it through, right? Which is basically how anything works, right?
and
It's
that's
just
like how you built your business. You know, you remember those slow states.
yeah, you start off and you're trying to figure things out, trying to figure out how you're gonna get clients,
Things
and
of that
then
nature, and then you start expanding,
and
expanding.
then you don't think you're gonna get anything. You think it's a dead end, and
Well,
then
if you think it's a dead end, to be fair, you'll never have a growth in your mindset. But you
n-
think,
no, like when you're in it
yeah,
and you're not seeing the results,
yeah,
because
you're not,
everybody wants to see something right away,
yeah.
and it's hard to train your mind
It's
to
hard to stay in it
yeah
for
to
the
stay
long
in that
game.
zone, knowing that there is going to be a result, but it's you're just not going to see it. So you're going to go through all kind of emotions,
Yeah,
and
it's like you're gonna like say every kind of time
yeah,
you're
you're
like,
going to want to quit,
yeah,
want to
it's like
give
I
up.
give up. You
You're going
know,
to want to see other people enjoying life, and you feel like you're not getting
where you want
getting
to be.
anywhere, right?
Yeah,
Um, but there's a beautiful thing at the end of it, right? When you start seeing those
yeah.
results, but those results take time, right?
I
So
think honestly, that's kind of with me and my car. To be honest,
yeah,
spent
so
months stripping it, you
yeah.
know, and
Well,
cutting away rust.
even in the beginning, just to get you to stick to one car,
Yeah,
it took you going through different cars to get to that point where you're like, okay, now I need to zone in.
now I need to lock in and
Yeah.
do something
So
because spent like 5 years looking at different cars.
yeah. So sometimes you have to just zero in.
Yeah,
Um, but everybody has their time, right? Where they do things, um, and where they start figuring things out, right?
makes sense. That makes sense.
Just like your DJing stuff, right? They tell you from where you were to where you are now, you know, playing, doing parties, doing some birthday stuff,
Yeah,
building up your confidence, doing school dances, all of these different things, you
still have
know.
a long way to go, but you know,
But you would have never thought just from playing around with the first machine that you had that you would have even thought that you would be even doing those things.
yeah, I don't think it would ever go anywhere.
Yeah, right. You weren't even thinking about that. And
Yeah,
then as you build up, get more confident, it opened up different doors, right?
yeah. It
And then
opened up building actually closer relationships with teachers, higher like principals and stuff.
yeah, it's
Because
also giving you
yeah,
confidence
it gives
too.
you confidence too, but it also like shows that you want to do something more than just like
Yeah, you're
you want to
rounding.
be involved with the
Yeah.
school too at the same time. Like with me, I'm never really involved with after school programs or everything. You know,
Yeah,
people.
so it gives you an avenue to
Yeah,
intro to get in to something like that because you do the DJing.
yeah.
then you can show your skills and bring some contribution
to
to the
school.
school,
Yeah,
right? And you're doing it in your way. You
yeah.
know what I mean? So sometimes when you're doing things, you don't really see anything, or you're not even thinking about long term, but building up.
A lot of people think about the short term gain of everything,
Well, that's the
and
thing,
it's
right?
kind of like I think about it a lot too, right? But it's like patience has to be built.
But you don't think is because your guys' time right now is like
So everything.
everybody wants immediate.
Yeah, well, I think it's also because of our short attention spans, with TikTok and all that
Right.
stuff. Because you can go on the internet 60 seconds, you're watching a whole story time
Yeah,
of
so now
things.
everything now they have to cut it down
Yeah,
to just suit everybody's attention span because they can't lock in for too long,
yeah. Like
right?
I'm sure there's probably a study on how the younger generation probably doesn't watch as many
Mhm.
movies
So like even this podcast that we're doing, probably just gonna have to condense it into something real small, just
to get more views, get
to
more
get people
viewership.
to actually listen to it or take it in, or maybe just clip some of the parts that
Yeah.
really might pique somebody's interest. But that's today's time. Our time is we didn't have all of this stuff, so we had to really sit down with something and concentrate because we didn't have all these different outlets.
So how do you
Right.
think? You think if I have kids, it's gonna be even a shorter amount of time that they want things?
Well, this is all technology, right? So as technology advances
Yeah.
and things become so instant, it just trains your mind to want things instantly,
Ah, I see. I see.
right? So that's why.
But do you think there'll be like a slower demand? You think like overall, like we might get half of that technology taken away, or no?
No, I think technology. It's if you go back in time and it keeps evolving, right? So it keeps getting better and better and faster and faster. So
Yeah.
I think it's just going to get more faster.
I see.
But how fast? I don't know. And how much can we keep up with all? If it keeps going faster and faster, then we just might just become robotic. Who knows?
I mean, the way it's looking, everything's coming ChatGPT and
Yeah.
robotics.
So like
So
everything's done for you now.
yeah. So I think honestly, if you're trying to become someone crazy, you gotta get into the AI
And,
space.
well, if you want to look for opportunities, if you tap into that market, if that's what
Like
you
I
you know,
think I think if I become like a truck mechanic, like I always say I want to become,
yeah.
I think I would try to develop something with AI.
But I'm just worried about all the social aspect when you build the
Yeah, when
technology
you
like that.
build technology, no one's talking to each other.
Nobody's talking. Everybody's getting information too fast. And then sometimes with the information you get, you might not even know if it's
It's
accurate.
misleading. It's like not. It
Yeah,
might not be true. Might be
no,
false.
because you're not really you're
Yeah.
getting computer generated stuff, and I don't know. It's hard to say. I don't even want to think about that far ahead, but you know,
Do you think you'll see it?
well,
I
it
mean,
depends on how fast it goes, right?
yeah, it could
And
be.
if God spares lives, then we see another day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
If you had a chance, if a doctor said you could take this and you would stay alive forever, would you do it? Like their new technology development and all this stuff.
well, ideally, everybody wants to kind of live for as long as they can,
Yeah.
as long as you're healthy. But you want your people that you surround yourself with because I think it's the company that
Alive.
keeps you alive. If
Yeah.
you just sit by yourself or
Yeah.
you're
It's it,
sitting with people who you know
not
don't
doing.
matter
Yeah.
or don't mean much, and you know what I mean, I don't know how worth it that is.
Yeah. It makes sense. It makes
But
sense.
I don't know, everybody is different, but that's just my opinion. um like if you're not around with your loved ones, then is it going to be fun?
I don't think it will be fun for
Because like if
some
you think about what's your funnest times, it's usually with people
with
that
people you love and
yeah.
enjoy.
I don't
Yeah.
think it's your funnest times is by yourself,
Nah. It
right?
depends on the person.
Yeah, so I think like, and they say like people, which prolongs life is companionship, right? So when people are lonely, it kind of suffering.
I mean, if you look at like our dogs, for example,
Yeah,
if Rocky was alone,
yeah,
I don't think he would live this long.
no. So
So if he has his dog as a friend,
yeah,
they're both living for each other.
Yeah, so it's proof, right? So
Yeah.
and it keeps you motivated, keeps you engaged and stuff like that. You get that's why they say you always got to have good people around you because if you
If you have like people that have negative ways and
yeah
negative
negative it's just gonna rub off on you. It's gonna make you your outlook on life different, right?
yeah, it makes so much sense.
Yeah, yeah, no, but that's just that's just how I see it. Everybody has their own.
Yeah, everyone has their
Um,
own way. I kind of got into a different kind of topic there,
yeah, well, no, something.
you
This is usually how it goes, right?
know.
We start off with something, then we go into.
No, I kind of thought about it because you know how everything's technology based and everything. So I'm wondering if they're gonna develop something where we could stay alive.
You never know. They probably are because they have new medicine. Modern medicine is keeping people living longer,
Yeah,
supposedly. Um,
I think a lot of modern medicines don't. They destroy people's body too.
yeah,
That's a whole different
yeah,
debate, but
that's a different thing too.
yeah.
But at the same time, like you know, the medicines that they're using to keep you alive longer,
Mhm.
um, like, are you really living or you're just being prolonged,
Yeah, you're being prolonged in life. Yeah,
right?
so maybe they'll prolong our life,
Yeah, like,
but
are you actually living? Like, I don't really know, right? So I'm just guessing, saying, putting things out there. Like, are you medicine that they're giving you to keep people alive longer? Are they, fully functioning?
yeah, I don't.
Are they living like with purpose, passion?
That'd be like a whole different
Yeah. So
development.
I don't know. We would have to get somebody who we can speak to who's on.
A doctor or
Yeah,
something.
yeah. We might have to bring a doctor on this podcast
Specialist.
and see what he's got to say, right? The specialist.
Yeah.
Let's speak to the experts in that field. But yeah, I know you want to be healthy as best as you can. You want to try to be on natural stuff,
Yeah, man.
um, if you can,
I
right?
mean, speaking of health, how are you enjoying the gym?
The gym, yeah, the gym is like it's not my cup of tea. I like to be outside in the sun and the nice weather, but like for the winter, it's
They would say you're on your winter arc right now.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
winter it's good. Once you
Yeah.
get into a routine and you get into it and you see everybody's in there and they're all working on the same thing. Like you see the mindset of somebody having to go there every day
Every day and showing up and
and they're
wanting.
showing up and they're by themselves.
Yeah.
Not everybody has a gym partner, right? Like, most people are by themselves
Yeah.
and they're working out and what it takes for them to go to the gym and their mindset it's kind of puts you like gets you motivated. It's like, okay, there's other people like this
Who want to do this?
who take this
Yeah.
because it's a mentality and they're not probably only doing it just to maybe look good or feel good or whatever. They're probably doing it because their body, first of all, the body probably wants it after a certain period of time.
Yeah. Because you can't sit there and like
No, but it
be
also
inactive.
helps them with whatever. Like, it would be interesting if we were to talk to everybody in there and see what what they do
Yeah.
for a living, right? And see their outlook and their mindset
Why they're in there? Yeah.
and most likely those people that you talk to would probably have a different mindset than somebody who doesn't go.
Actually, I was talking to someone in the gym,
Yeah.
right? He's older, and he told me the reason why he's in the gym is because a lot of people's like knees and stuff give out. His friends and stuff,
Or what?
their knees give out and
Oh,
stuff
their
like
knees.
that.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and like their joints, they
Yeah.
always have bad joints and stuff. So he looked at it as, he doesn't want to end up in the same place as them.
Yeah.
And he sits in an office and they're like trade workers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So he decided, I need to get more active.
Well, as
Uh,
you get
yeah,
older, you lose muscle,
yeah,
um, and then injuries. Like if you fall, injuries become like could be like life
life.
altering and
Yeah,
stuff
yeah.
like that, like simple falls. Whereas when you're young,
You can take a
you
fall.
could take a fall, get back up. As you fall and you get older, you're more injury prone. So to build your muscles up and get them, as strong as possible, can help you
It's really
live
helpful.
a better lifestyle, supposedly. But it would be interesting to talk to people in the gym and see what their mindset is, right? Because you talk like for me, like I talk to a lot of regular people who don't go to the gym,
Yeah.
and and the way they talk
Their
is,
outlook is way different.
and I'm not saying it's because they don't go to the gym, but I'm just saying their outlook on life, um, like they don't have like what do I say? I can't even say I won't even say outlook. Let me say their energy level, like they just seem like they're way down. Like their energy level is.
Well, it's also about like they don't want it better. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe
I
like
think
they
I think I think with the gym, if you like somebody who goes to the gym is trying to better themselves, and
yeah.
when you better yourself, you can
When you better your body, you feel better about yourself, and you
yeah,
want to go do better things.
yeah. So or and then also the people that you have around you, you want to better them too, right?
Yeah.
Like you're bringing energy supposedly, right? Um, well, that's how I look at it, right? So it'd be interesting to see how other people
How
look at it. I actually haven't gotten into conversation with people at the gym to ask them. Um,
I actually only had one conversation about that ever, but yeah.
yeah, so like so I haven't really got into that kind of conversation with somebody, but I noticed the people that not really going, they're usually on the Debbie Downers and they don't have that energy and it's kind of like you're bringing your energy to them and you're not getting that response, right?
Yeah.
Whereas those other people, they seem more alive,
They seem like they want to
seem
get up.
happy,
Yeah.
they seem like they're ready to attack the day in the world, right? Because I go in the morning, right? So but
Actually, I think there's a different energy about going during the day and during the night. Because I mean, I see a lot of people going during the night, and it's like they're kind of like they're calming down for the night,
yeah,
but they're using like they have more energy because they got into the gym.
yeah,
Like you could see them walk in, and they're kind of like down a little bit, but then as soon as they start lifting weights, they're
yeah.
like
Well, I think
they're
even
up.
in the morning,
Yeah.
people too, like might be tired and then they start and they get energized. But I think everybody has their timing and they have to fit it in their schedule, um, whether it's morning or whether it's night.
It's very interesting. A lot of people that I see go in the night. There's a lot of them that go in the morning too, which is
Yeah,
very
so maybe they're getting a double,
yeah,
double dose, but or maybe just on those certain days they didn't
days.
come in
Yeah,
the morning, so they went in the afternoon
yeah.
because they needed to get their workout in. Could be one of those things too.
I think it's a little bit of both. You know.
Yeah, it could be that. But also, more younger people tend to go in the night, um, because they're not really morning people.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
believe you noticed that about
yeah, right. Well,
me.
young, just from my time too, when back in the days, like more younger people tend to go in the night, and it's an older crowd in the morning. Um, the older guys want to go to bed and sleep early.
Yeah.
They can't stay up that late. But anyhow, getting some form of
I
exercise is
actually
good.
noticed the more older guys are more talkative. Like they want to have talk. They want to gaff
Uh,
with each other. You know what I'm saying?
social. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, they're looking at it as an outing too.
Yeah, they're looking at it as like a start of their day.
Yeah. Social. Some of these guys are retired and they meet other retirees. Um, so they're looking for company and stuff like that, or people to talk to. But going back to what we said, right? Company is what makes you,
Who you are. Yeah.
well, not who you are, what
Makes it.
um, makes you happy, right? Um, so yeah, so that's what I would have to say about the gym.
Yeah.
So what's your plans for the holidays?
Plans for the holidays.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't really have much plans. You
no,
know, work on the car, go to the gym,
yeah,
spend time with you guys.
oh, just chill out.
Chill, you know.
Yeah, yeah, that's all right.
What's your plans?
Oh, my plans is maybe get some downtime from work a few days, just relax, start thinking about the mindset for 2026 and how we're going to tap into 2026 with some
Yeah.
different energy, maybe
I think you should create a vision board.
some new energy.
I think we should get a
Um,
vision board up in this house.
yeah, you could get a vision board, but you
Yo, and then you know what we do? We
yeah,
have like a small little wall with some goals, and then when we tackle that goal, we
yeah,
take down the
yeah.
picture.
But then that vision board has to be like family goals, then
No, it could be personal too, because it could be
maybe.
on the same wall,
Yeah. Oh,
but
everybody have their own.
yeah, everyone has their own visions,
Yeah,
and then we have a couple that are together
yeah.
that we can cross
Oh,
off.
and then you can check, and then it keeps
Yeah,
everybody
it keeps
engaged.
like everyone know,
Yeah,
yo, I was gonna do this.
yeah,
It keeps you in check, you know. You
yeah,
go look at the board in 2 months,
yeah.
and you're like, why haven't I done this as yet?
Oh, that's a great idea. Yeah, I
Well,
never thought about that.
yeah, like it's like, yo, why haven't I put my mind to get to this point?
Yeah, no, that would be a great idea.
You know,
Mm,
I don't know. Maybe I see a lot of people say the stuff that you put out there, like,
yeah,
yo, you say you wanna say, for example, I want to finish my car this year.
yeah,
That's my goal.
yeah,
Yo, if you put that out there
yeah,
and you tell everyone you're gonna do it and you're doing it, like you're actively wanting to work and work,
yeah,
I think that gives you more like, yo, I told everyone I want to do this,
yeah.
so I need to do this. I have to show everyone I can do it.
Well, what it does is it kind of holds you more accountable
Yeah,
because you want to be a person of your word. So when you put it out there, it's like people can hold you on that.
yeah,
So what happened with this?
yeah. Like I
Yeah,
noticed a lot of content creators and stuff like that,
yeah,
like car content creators or people like that.
yeah,
They have like a vision board
yeah,
and they put like a car that they want to get on there
yeah.
for the year.
Hmm.
And then if they don't do it,
Hmm.
they look at what went wrong.
Yeah,
How did I not get this?
yeah. So it's basically like having your goals and writing them down,
Yeah,
and then checking up on them and seeing if you reach them. Right. It's always good to have goals, right? Because when you have targets, you're working towards something. You're
yeah,
not going blind,
yeah.
right?
I agree
So
with that.
yeah,
It's like a salesman trying to reach his what do you call that? His bonus, his
yeah,
yearly bonus. You
yeah.
know?
With no targets, just
Yeah,
going blind, right? Some people, I don't know. They say when you talk to people about that, they will be like, "Just go with it." But then you're not holding yourself accountable. You don't know what you did for the month. You don't know what you did for the week, right?
yeah,
You don't know what you did for the quarter. You don't know what the year end's going to look like. But somebody who tracks their goals, or they kind of have an idea, so there's no surprises really. You know what I
well,
mean?
there will be surprises, but it won't be like,
No, well, you kind of know what to
yeah,
expect. You kind of know. We're not talking about.
because you can see your progression.
Yeah, you know where you're going to be at by the end of the year if you had a target for the
Yeah,
end of the year, right? So I think it's good to have that, and then you just see if you can attain it, and then you're working towards something.
yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, and then this way you're always improving, right?
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
Yeah, yeah. So with that being said, we want to just wish everyone Merry Christmas,
You know, maybe a happy New Year.
Happy New
I
Year. I
think we
don't
should
know.
push 2 out before the New Year.
I don't know. We'll see. We
That's the
have to
goal.
check how we did on this one because we did a
We've
couple.
been having the technical
I think the
issues.
first two that we actually recorded were bangers. Too bad the audio was messed up, but
I think we can still push them out with a little bit of
distortion.
yeah, distortion.
Maybe
You
we
know.
can clip some of that stuff. But
Yeah.
we'll see everybody next time.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in.